everybody, my name is Ethan. Welcome back to the Go Battle League, where today we're going to be hopping into the Great League featuring TOXAPEX. Now guys, I am so very excited to be sharing this video with you because I have hinted that I'm going to be doing a TOXAPEX video as soon as Great League comes out, so I'm staying up late. It's about 12 o'clock where I'm at right now. Got an early morning class, but I wanted to get you guys this video so much. Now I've been sick a little bit recently, but I'm feeling better because we hit 150 subscribers on this channel, guys. I don't even know what to say. I did not think that was going to happen. It's crazy. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this small community. I really do appreciate it. I do try to put hard work into my videos to see it come to fruition. Some results and stuff like that is always reassuring, but I just can't say thank you guys enough. I'm gonna hop into these games though, guys. I really hope you did it. I made a video saying don't miss out, and this is why. Look at TOXAPEX there. Wins the Zero Shield against one of the tankiest Pokemon in all of Go Battle League, that being the Lickitung, and is able to fire off a Sludge Wave against a Pokemon coming in, that being this Trevenant here. Now, what are we pairing TOXAPEX with? Well, we're going to be pairing it with Diggersby and Medicham. Now, the reason I am pairing it with Diggersby, which I think is its really good core. If you have TOXAPEX Diggersby, I think it's a really, really good core, and here is why, right? So what is TOXAPEX weak to? It's weak to it's weak to Psychic, obviously, but it's also weak to Steel types. It doesn't really hit Steel types for super effective. It's also weak to Ground types like Galarian Stunfisk, and it's also extremely, extremely weak to the electric types, right guys? So pairing it with Diggersby has really, really good coverage, but obviously weak to a couple of things. One of them being grass that TOXAPEX does very, very well against. One of them being water that TOXAPEX resists. One of them being ice that TOXAPEX resists. One of them being fighting that TOXAPEX resists. So you can kind of see where I'm coming at. Now the other thing is Diggersby is good against ghost types because of the normal type, and TOXAPEX not that great against ghost types just because it's poison, doesn't hit it all that well. Guys, that core is really, really good. The one core breaker I would say is Swampert. Swampert does pretty well. The ground typing is tough, as well as the water typing. Very, very tough. It wouldn't be all ground waters, because if you put Wish Cash in, it's not the same, just because it doesn't have anything to hit the Diggersby super effective with besides the Blizzard. All right, let's get into the gameplay, guys. I've been yapping my jams a little bit too much here, guys. We're going to be bringing in the TOXAPEX against the Medicham here. This is a pretty good matchup here. Obviously, you have to watch out for the Psychic. Psychic would be doing super effective damage, and after a couple of power-up punches, that's definitely going to be hurting. They're going to be swapping back in the Galvantula. I am going to be going for the Brine here. Brine's a pretty interesting move. Originally, it was going to have Muddy Water, which is a lot less energy than Brine. I believe Muddy Water is 40 energy for 35 damage, and Brine is 60 damage for 50 energy. I don't quote me on that. I think those are the two different things. We're gonna be able to farm down this Galvantula, leaving fully loaded here. We're gonna be able to throw a Psychic here and take out this Medicham. Now, one thing I will say, you can look at the CP for my Medicham. It is not even maxed out yet, guys. So that just kind of shows you, you know, I am not like fully maxed out on this team. Neither is my Diggersby. My Diggersby can still be XL. I think it's 3 more times. So this team is not fully maxed out. Obviously the TOXAPEX is, but you gotta see. You can see my IVs. That's a rank 20, I believe. TOXAPEX, very, very lucky. Was able to be in an area where there's a lot of Pokestops. But look at this, guys. We're going to be able to throw the Brine. Will this take out the Polito? Yes, it will. That is just crazy. That is not a game we should have won. Let me be for real with you on that one, guys. Hopping into the next one, we're against a Granbull, which is a really, really good lead, obviously. They're going to be swapping out into a Swampert, and I'm going to bring in Medicham. Medicham's my best answer to Swampert on this team. Again, it's not fully XL'd, still working on it. It is my buddy Pokemon. Don't have it best buddy. I think it's 100 hearts away from being a best buddy. We're going to have to end up shielding this Hydro Cannon, but we are going to be able to get to the back-to-back Ice Punch most likely before they reach the next Hydro. They're going to opt to let it go, though, which is really, really good for us. Going to throw one counter, and then the Ice Punch against this Granbull. Not going to be doing that much damage, but chipping a Shadow Granbull or taking a shield from a Shadow Granbull is really good. They're going to be bringing the Skarmory. Guys, this is game over. Diggersby has an insanely good matchup against Skarmory just because it has access to the Fire Punch. Now, Fire Punch obviously does super effective damage to Skarmory, and this is what I'm talking about with that synergy between these two Pokemon, guys. TOXAPEX is not that good against Skarmory. Obviously could hit for neutral damage with Brine, but Brine isn't the best move in the game. And obviously all the poison moves are double resisted by the Skarmory. So having something that really deals with the steel types and the ground types, such as Diggersby, is really, really good. We're going to be able to swap in TOXAPEX here, and here's what I'm saying, guys. We're going to be able to farm all the way down with Poison Jab and throw the neutral Brine against the Skarmory. I don't think this will take out. It's going to be close. Yeah, not able to take out, but we are able to Poison Jab down. Guys, I really hope you got the TOXAPEX, man. I am in love with this Pokemon. Here is definitely a difficult matchup. So, Diggersby obviously has a really good matchup against Nidoqueen, but we caught it here in the lead. That is fine. We're going to end up staying in here, especially since they're going to opt to throw the Poison Fang and not build up to the Earth Power there. Brine does 50% damage to a Nidoqueen. Again, this trainer is opting to stay in against this matchup. I do not need to shield this. They do bring in an Obstagoon, though. Obstagoon, obviously a very good matchup against Diggersby, but they are going to have to tank an Earthquake or two if they want to come out of this with 0 damage or full health on their Obstagoon. We are going to be able to throw another Earthquake here, guys. They're going to end up shielding a second one. So we are up 2 shields to 0 now. I am going to not shield this first one and let the Metacham get hit by the Obstruct, obviously being that Community Day move. How do you guys feel about Obstruct? Do you guys still use it? I do not. I do not like Obstruct that much. It's a little too gimmicky for me. But really up to you guys. We are going to be seeing a Charmer in the bag, guys. This is obviously going to be a game here. We're going to be able to build a little bit of energy off of that Charmer and then throw the Brine against Nidoqueen, which is just going to secure us the victory here because we have TOXAPEX, guys. All right, I think this is the last battle for today. I am not in a high range. I have not had time to be doing all that, but you can see some of these matchups I'm winning just because I have TOXAPEX. We love the weak connection vibes, but that's okay. They're going to be ended up throwing a Brave Bird. How much damage do you think this Brave Bird's going to do? Only going to do... excuse me. Only going to do about 60% damage, which is just insane. We all know how powerful of a move Brave Bird is. I definitely shouldn't have thrown the Brine there. Would have been better if I saved it for the Talonflame. But that's okay. We're going to end up throwing the Earthquake here after we get to almost 100% energy. Throwing the Earthquake, we are able to take out the G-Stunfisk, and in comes Azumarill. Azumarill obviously gets completely hard-walled by the TOXAPEX. It is the hardest counter to Azumarill in the history of Go Battle League. And so they're going to throw the Ice Beam. I'm just not going to shield there. There's no point for me to shield. They're going to be swapping back in Talonflame. I'm going to go for a Brine here just to pressure the last shield. That's what I get. And I'm going to throw in Metacham now. Metacham didn't really have a place in this game. Especially since it's not good against Azumarill, it's not good against Talonflame. But, you know, it's better against Talonflame than it is against Azumarill. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to end up farming down completely and going for the back-to-back Psychic, which is going to do a ton of neutral damage. Going to be able to get off the second Psychic. That is huge because that is meaning we're going to be able to farm down this Azumarill with TOXAPEX. Guys, if you enjoyed these games, please be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Let me know which one was your favorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for 150 subscribers, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.